he swings or not.
And that's the inning. Back here in Denver, second inning set to go. Here's Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball one.
And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. 2-2 the count.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. And
Ball
takes
one.
low for ball one. Marte
Counts 1-0.
stands at second with no outs. Next
Ball.
offering is down low. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Inside,
3-2.
almost got him. And that one lifted in the air center field. Beltran under this one. And there's one down. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. And big swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's
That's
a ball.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind
1
of
ball,
expects
2
that.
strikes.
And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Kicks and fires. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Out.
He's out.
2 away now after the drop third strike. Evan Carter now at the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Next
Ball
one off
inside.
the plate inside. And the count is 2-0. That one down the line.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Next
Ball
offering
3.
is downstairs.
Did he
Started
go?
after it. Appeal to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4. Now at the plate, Orlando Cepeda. Outside
Ball 1.
low. And that's ball 1. That one
That's ball
missed.
2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on.
2 balls,
2
no
ball
strikes.
count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Up the middle. To first. That's out number 3. Back here at Coors Field. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. A little bit
Ball.
low. And it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes. Yeah.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one's back there. And it's gone. And this place is rocking. It's 1-0. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. That one in triple digits.
So you just got to delete it.
0-1.
You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Got him swinging. Here is Yoan Moncada. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to.
Moncada runs.
Oh, that's outside.
Pitch misses. Throw,
Yes,
and they
you're
got
out.
him. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That misses.
Countful.
And it's a full count. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a top half of the third inning. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Clemens back to work. Clips the corner. Strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Breaking
Ball.
ball
That's
inside. And now it's even 1-1. One down. And now Willie Castro. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty. And that's
Too
way
high.
high.
Ball.
And that's ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. And I want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Here is Moncada. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's inside.
Moncada getting to start at third, 22 years old. And he was born in Cuba. That's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one
One
there,
ball,
but he
2
knows
strikes.
he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's down
Ball
and
2.
in. 2 outs, base
2
is
balls,
empty.
2 strikes.
And that's
3-2.
outside. 3-2 now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Into the dive, and he got it. And we're back. Now, Zach Neto. Hard ground ball, base knock. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. First
Ball.
pitch misses. Neto aboard here at first with nobody out. Just
That's ball
missed.
2. 2-0.
And that one hammered. That's going back. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Illinois going up against Cincinnati. Now the third baseman, Willie Castro.
The third baseman, Willie Castro.
Can't glove it cleanly. He can't make it back to the bag in time, and the defense comes away with nothing. So up next, Ted Williams.
Number 9, Ted Williams.
Pitch misses, 1-0. Nobody out, runner at first. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 2. That one back there, long gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 2-0. And now Carlos Beltran. Makes the catch, and there's one down. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gil Hodges, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. First and second, 1 out. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, save.
No.
He's into third on the wild pitch. Santana on third. Hodges at second with 1 away. Up and
Ball 2.
in, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one drifts inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. 2 gone. Nick Kurtz will hit next. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 on, 2 outs. Going to count
That's
1
a
and
ball.
2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, John Donaldson.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Williams on the run towards the line. And there's one away. And now, Carlos Beltran. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Broken back ground ball to second. And he's safe at first.
I'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. I think he made his pitch on the mound. 2-strike count, made him chase way outside the zone, but just couldn't get him to miss. And somehow he found a way to put it in play for the knock.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Harper now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Moncada. Over to the second baseman to retire the side. Top of the second. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Derek Skubal.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting up, the right fielder, number 32.
So digging in, Evan Carter. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one ripped. Beltran. Long run into the gap. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
This is Willie Castro. Foul ball there. Neto leads off first with 1 away. And a foul ball. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. And now here is Ted Williams. And that's outside. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. Beltran, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The count.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
1 down, base is empty. And that's outside. And base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swing and a drive deep right field. Harper raging back towards the wall. Leaping, and it's gone. A two-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-0. One out, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Swing and a ball line to center. Beltran makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Jacob Misiorowski.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
For
Castro.
Illinois, the third baseman, Willie Castro.
That's outside.
that's out.
And we are underway. That one
Ball
missing inside. The tag, and he's out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ted Williams. He swings and fouls one off. Mizorowski, a 6'7" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a
No balls,
curve,
2 strikes.
and he works in a changeup. Pitch
1 ball,
misses, and
2
it's
strikes.
1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
One down, base is empty. Just
Ball
misses
inside.
with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Beltran. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Good eye
That's a
right
ball.
there. And that just misses.
Well,
2
this is a
balls,
guy that
2
can be
strikes.
frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Back here in Detroit, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And that
That's
one
a
is
ball.
inside ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. Ian Happ up to hit. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Clemens, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. 1 out, base
No
is
balls,
empty.
2 strikes.
That's
That's a
down
ball.
and in. A slider missed. Even
1
some
ball,
of the
2
best
strikes,
guys
down.
in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Line drive. Handles, throws
He's
to
out.
first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back at Comerica Park. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Carlos Santana. Mizorowski back to work. The other way. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second.
Yep, he made it.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
And a foul ball.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
Misses
Ball,
off
that
the
pitch is
plate.
out.
And that is ball 1. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Santana at second with nobody out. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a good eye there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
Now this one gets through. Santana headed for the plate. Cut off, throw to second. The tag, and they got him down,
out.
going for 2. But they do get a run. Here comes Yoan Moncada. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt. Check swing, called strike.
2-2 to count.
One down, base is empty. And that's
Down
in the
to
dirt.
3-2.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. That
Off
one
the plate,
inside.
ball 1.
And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
That hits the dirt, and that's ball 2. Stays alive. Almost got him.
Count.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. No swing, that's ball 4. He walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Out to short, Jeter. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey!
And that chops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. 1 away. Here comes the throw. Next to hit, Derek Jeter.
A shortstop, Derek Jeter.
There's a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that's downstairs. And it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
Nope, that's a ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And that one fouled off.
One ball, one strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
One ball, two strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. And there's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Move to first. And he's back in safely. And that's the second disengagement down. Clemens checks the runner. That's his third disengagement, and the runners advance.
Everyone in baseball is talking about this rule, and it's not something that happens very often. Certainly not something I expected to see today.
Now here is Zach Neto. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. On the ground to short, Neto. Fires to first. That's the third out. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Just off the inside edge.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same.
And it stays fair. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Carter leads off second with nobody out. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And it's second. Carroll ranges back. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Carlos Beltran digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Slider clips the zone. It is interesting, though,
One ball,
when you consider the way the game is run now.
3.
And he got him. As we go to the last of the third. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Pitch misses,
that's down.
and it's 1-0. Inside, just missed. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Beltran ranging into the alley. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. Ian Happ getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's in. Ball 2.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Back here in Detroit, start of the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Carlos Santana. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. That clips the corner.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Carter sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. And here is Gil Hodges.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ball 1.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. In the air, right field. Carroll makes the play. 2 away now. And now Yoan Moncada struck out swinging his first time. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball, that's down.
That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch. But neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Kurtz, just 21 years old. Moncada runs. On the ground to Devers. Fires over to first. And the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Devers now. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one just misses. Yeah, the count 1-2. Why to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Ball one there. Just
that's off the plate.
missed. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a double.
Safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Next pitch downstairs. 2-1. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That one misses. And that's ball 3. Mauer at second with 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. So now 2 on and 2 outs. And here is Evan Carter.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Zips it to first. 1 away here in the 5th. Evan Carter. The next to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Doubled in his first AB. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the batting order turns over. This is Willie Castro. Carter, long run. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he...
Rudder takes off, hits him for a strike.
He's in there.
Throw,
He's safe.
save. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Bummer.
0-2 is the
He's
count.
kind of a prototypical bullpen arm. Rudder goes again.
That's a ball.
There's a ball. Now they get the runner and a rundown. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline, and that will end the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Zach Neto. Clemens back to work. close, but call the ball. Ball one.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
There's a strike. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of.
And down on strikes he goes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Nick Kurtz will hit next. Comebacker to the mound. And a couple of quick outs.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a base hit up the middle. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. First offering, runner goes. Pitch misses in. Throw to second, and he's safe. Carroll at second with 2 down. Kickoff throw. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. That one the other way. Go over to first. Great pitch! Carlos Beltran digs in now. Both 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that misses. Ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. 1 down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. 1 for 2. Check swing. He went 0-1.
0-1.
Tied him up inside with that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bare hand grab. The throw. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And that one hammered. And that is a foul ball. And there's a ball. And the sweeper is off the plate. That one hit to right. Carroll moving under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. He is struck out and he is walked. And ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just off
Inside,
the
ball
inside
two.
edge.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That
That's ball
one
three.
misses. 3-0. And ball
Ball
four,
four.
2 aboard.
First base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Kurtz
Ball,
up to hit
that's
for the
inside.
3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. That's
Hey.
in there, and the count 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Santana, the lead runner at second. Moncada at first, 2 out of the
Ball
inning.
that's outside.
Just off the outside edge, and the count 2-1. And
Hey.
strike 2. Just
Full count.
missing there, and that's ball 3. Now that's smacked to right center. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here in Detroit, and now it's going to be Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well,
0-1's
these
the
guys
count.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been
Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Devers
Ball.
stands in here, leaves that one
Ball
off the
1, no
inside.
strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air out to left. Williams puts it away for the out. Here's Ketel Marte.
Batting, the second baseman.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed.
That's
a
a
base
ball.
hit's probably going to be a big run, so you
1-0.
really have to execute on the mound.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Pitch
That's
misses
ball
there.
two.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
The count is full.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit in the air out to center field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Joe Mauer now at the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That is the inning. Back at Comerica Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. That's off
Off the
the
plate,
inside
ball 1.
corner, and that's ball 1.
Now pitching. Marte.
Tap foul at the plate. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. Jags, a 6'2 righty, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. And he grounds one to the right side. Marte tosses the first, and that is the inning. Bottom of the seventh. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Popped up. Clemens calls it in, and there's one away.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swung on, belted. Williams on the move. He's got it, and there's two away. And next is the designated hitter, Zach Neto. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now,
they go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Matt Strom. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hurts up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a ground ball. Moncada now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Ted Williams. Jacks back to work. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside. Now one miss. Next offering is fouled back. A little bit low.
3-2.
That one misses.
Ball 4, pitches
so
down.
lead off walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So up next, Carlos Beltran. Swinging a foul out of play. Next pitch is inside. And 1-1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Base hit.
That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
corrals it, and there's one down. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Gil Hodges.
Next offering, popped in the air, right field. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
What do you got?
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Next pitch is downstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Williams at third. Beltran on at first with 2 downs. That's off the mark. Now 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier. Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. So they're all loaded up. Right through there, got it. And we're back, bottom of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And that's a fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Beltran under it. Makes the catch for the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ketel Marte. 1 for 3.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap.
Goes to second for 1. To Hodges in time. That's an inning-ending double play. Back here in Detroit, we go to the 9th, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Now pitching. Lee Smith.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Check swing, called strike. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Evan Carter. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And the slider just misses. In for a strike, and the count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Makes the grab. 2 down. Willie Castro getting ready to hit.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Got it. And good work. Back at Comerica Park. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Burr.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss.
Oh,
And
one.
a slider.
Ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Great effort, but it gets down.
Number 32.
And the batter now, Evan Carter.
Hey!
In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see
No
some
ball, 2
movement over
strikes.
there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3!
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the DH, Zach Neto. Fought off foul.
Pinch hitting.
Next
That's the ball.
offering is down low. Just
No,
missed.
inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's
Ball
down and
3.
in. A slider missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And that's in there at the knees. The tying run at the plate. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2.
1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's important.
Great roll there, kid.
Bases loaded, nobody out. So now it's Corey Seager, 0 for 2 in this one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself.
Now this one's well hit, way back there, on its way and out of here. Grand slam. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Skubal back to work. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Juan Soto now. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Fastball for a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So 2 down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-2. Down and in, moved his feet. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. This one's got a chance. Onto the track. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Blanco settles underneath it. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Foul ball there. Outside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. Cannon whips it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just
ready to go now. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. An intentional walk to begin the game. Okay. Walker Jenkins will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up to middle or to right field.
makes a sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. So up next, Justin Morneau. 0 for 3 in this one. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first
No ball.
and prevent that run from scoring.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Joe Mauer, the next to hit.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a strike in there. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. Now from downtown Cleveland, stepping in, Carlos Beltran. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And that one misses up and in. And this one is off and running. Not even close there. 2-0. That's down and in. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams.
Oh, that's a really dangerous
runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
That missed inside, and it's 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Left field, Kwan heads after it. Squeezes it, runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. So the go-ahead. Run in scoring position. Willie Castro digs in now. Espino checks the runner. Beltran back in on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting.
He's trying for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That clips the zone, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Righty delivers. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Beltran stands at third with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Ian Happ up to hit.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Check swing, and he held up.
1-0.
That one ripped. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Here's Lane Thomas. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. That one to first. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 2 gone. Jose Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Popped up. Hodges in position. And that is the inning.
Now pitching.
Cade Smith comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Fouled off down the right side.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the line.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add on. It's 2-0. Now it's Corey Seager. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
To the right side, Santana. He steps on the bag. 1 out in the second. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Jet swing went around. Strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed. That misses the zone. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
I got 3 and 2.
And misses inside. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think
new pitcher on here, Tim Herron.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, save at second, and that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Next offering way off the plate. Ramirez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, right to the backstop. Ramirez up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
That's off the mark, and the count's full. Line to left, base hit, and a run comes in. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the second. So in now for Cleveland, David Fry.
Now pitching.
Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's the pitch right there. And it's 1
ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man retired here in the second. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Next
Ball.
one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. And that one finds its way through.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes.
And that's a fair ball. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Angel Martinez now at the
Now pitching.
swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That just misses, and the count 1 and 2. And that one popped in the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Joey Cantillo. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Williams leading things off. It takes a strike.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in
that's
this
the ball.
one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that
I got
proves
1
they're
ball,
not
1
anxious
strike.
up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He'll touch them all. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. This is Willie Castro. Walked his first time. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that is gone. He shoots one out to right. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. On the mound now, Paul Sewald. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's carrying. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-0. At the plate, Gil Hodges. That one fouled off. Puts a bunt down. Santana. And they tag him out. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Grounded out his first time. Gets the bunt down the right side. Seager is gone quickly. Here's Jose Ramirez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a
0-1.
strike. It's 0-1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that's foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never. Dude, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and
Ball
try to
that's
see
upstairs.
previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
2 outs, base is empty. That one the other way, and that'll do it. This one ends 7-0. Okay, all set to go. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
There's a swing and a drive. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the outside corner, got him looking. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Jock Peterson. And that one missing low. 2 outs, bases empty. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-1. That one in triple digits.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
Popped up. Seager makes his way towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. First pitch just misses. That ball's carrying. It's off the top of the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
He was all over that. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
This is Willie Castro. Beltran, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Ground ball right side. Into the outfield, base hit. The tying run is in to score from third.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for him.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Ball one.
This one in the dirt. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike at the knees. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here.
3.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away. Digging in, Ted Williams. And that one handled. 1 at second.
He's out.
Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez.
Ramirez. Now pitching. Roger Clemens.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Just missed. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
In the air out towards right center. Carter on the move to the gap and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away. And now it's Manny Machado. Pitch
Ball.
misses
That's
inside.
inside.
Ball 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the
That's
mound.
outside.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Now a
Nope.
check
That's
swing, but he
inside.
held up.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
This one high in the air to left center. Williams sizing this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Now Zach Neto.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Broken bat and it's popped up. And that is that. Back here in Denver, and here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. This ball's chopped on the ground. Geloff tosses to first, and quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 6.
Here's Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Pedro's one of the most dominant pitchers in the history of the game,
Oh, one's
Boog,
the
and
count.
he's known for his excellent command of the baseball and a variety of pitches that always seems to confuse lineups.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And he swings and misses at the initial
0-1.
offering. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Didn't go. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Around second now, going for three. He's not stopping. On his way home. Now a relay to the plate. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And that. Back here at Coors Field. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas. Clemens back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Clemens, the count.
The tall righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. On the ground. Sends it to first. And one away in the top of the third. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. One out, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, Bernie Williams will hit next. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Ball two.
Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Nick Kurtz. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Ramirez makes a move towards the gap. And out number one on the grab. So the lineup flips over. Carlos Beltran digs in now. Hit a triple to lead off the bottom of the first. Ball one, no strikes. And that's down and away. That's inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Beltran stands at third with one gone in the inning. Had him way out front of the slur. Here's Adley Rutschman. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. This
one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Hit in the air, left field, Ramirez. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know,
0-1.
this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the batter now, Jock Peterson. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make
Ball,
that
that's
pitcher
just
really
out.
have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. Well done behind the dish. So 2 down now, and here is Jason Dominguez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Fouled off left side. Peterson off of first with 2 away. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And now Carlos Santana.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Inside, just missed. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one. Inside, just
inside.
missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable.
Ball 3.
And that location will definitely do it.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first,
Got it.
and they get the out. Seager stands in now. 0 for 1 so far.
Seager.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
Base is empty, one
0-2.
away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Base hit, and it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner on at third, one gone. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The other way. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed
1-0.
disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
That one fouled hard the other way. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. Just missed.
Well, if he's going to steal second, do you want him to go early in the count? That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tried hitting 101. New inning getting started. And now here is Manny Machado. And that one hammered. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 4-1. Zach Neto, the next to hit. He popped out his first time. They say to win.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2 now.
Ball, that's outside.
He missed, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. He swings and fouls one off. Now the 0-1. And there's
Inside
a ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th. Now one
That's ball
miss.
2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Beltran sizes this one up. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Denver, and now Carlos Beltran. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Up the middle, could be extra bases.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle.
Runner on the move.
Ball
Pitch
in.
inside. Throw there. Safe. Dominguez. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Caught in a rundown now. And the batter now, Adley Rutschman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 out and a runner at second. And ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Strikes him out with 102. And now Ted Williams, 0-2 in this one. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Off the rocks and out of here. A home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Now a chance for Carlos Santana. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Lifted in the air, right field. Dominguez coming on. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field, leading off, Bernie Williams. Clemens back to work. Williams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Beltran on the move. He's got it. 1 down. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Peterson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing
Oh,
there,
one
but
for
went
count.
around. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's ruled a swing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Corey Seager. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Ramirez pulls it down, and there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. He's already homered in this game. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Bases. Empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Cody Bellinger. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. And it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5. They get 1.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. Ripped on a line to center. Drops into the glove, and that is... And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Check swing, called strike. That's towards center. Beltran moving under it. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that is out of play. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here comes Manny Machado. He's already homered here in this one. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 6-2. Now here is Zach Neto. First offering, and it just misses. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Salas in the box again. Takes the strike.
That's a
and
ball.
now the count is even. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing
One ball,
and a miss.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Just missed.
That's out.
Just
Nope,
off the
inside,
inside
ball 2.
edge. Check swing, called strike.
Man, 91
1.
on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Williams makes his way towards it. 1 away. Now it's going to be Willie Castro. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Dominguez right there to make the grab. 2 down. Next to hit, Ted Williams.
The left fielder.
First
Ball
pitch doesn't
inside.
find the zone. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short. Slings it across, and that is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now Zach Geloff. Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Burr.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
0-1. Check
I got
swing,
1 ball,
no
1 strike.
appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Ball,
That's
that pitch is
outside.
out.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Beltran makes the grab, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Bernie Williams. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Hit in the air, left field. Calls it in, 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Out to center, Beltran. As this one sized up, makes the play, and it's out number. Back here in Denver, out of the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Carlos Santana. First
Nope,
pitch,
ball
and he
1.
just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now pitching.
Just
Oh,
off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. High in the air, out to right. Dominguez fakes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here comes Corey Seager, 1 for 3.
Corey Seager.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
0-2 is the count.
That one lifted to left. They got it for out number 2. Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Bellinger.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field, and Jack Peterson stands in. Burr back to work. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. And that's a leadoff double.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. God, that ball was crushed. That one felt good. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-4. Felix Bautista on to try and close it out. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the ninth. Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. That one hammered center field. Makes the catch. One down. He's 2 outs. Away. Manny Machado up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that's outside. Ball 1. Bautista, a 6'8" righty, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic.
1-1.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Bellinger pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 6-5. On the ground to third, and that chance handled. On to first, ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
batting, center fielder, Carlos Beltran. The right fielder, number 9, Hank Williams.
Tag.
0-1.
He's out of there.
10 outs to go. The catcher, number 41, Carlos Santana.
He's safe.
Nothing out of play.
Heat. Ha. He's out.
South left. The batter, number 5, second
Outside,
baseman,
ball.
Corey Seager.
Oh.
7 outs to go. Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez. One down to the catch of the play. Squared that one out.